PKD Nambiar, he's just written a book on branding, saying you too can be a brand, but he's also a political analyst, columnist, very well-known face on Indian television. And PKD, Rahul Gandhi, it's not really where he says, but what he says, I think, is not really up to the mark, is what the criticism is.
Well, that's true. And I think both Rashid Bhai and Kaveri ji has really told the real crisis what as an image of a brand Rahul Gandhi is going through. On the one side, he's in an image building crisis, and he's been trying to build it multiple times. And I think we can all see that once again, he's failing in a very, very bad way. On the one side, his approach is now towards the left orientation. So people who are walked through along with him or in the company of him, like a Kanhaiya Kumar or extreme left, or even Yogendra Yadav, or some people who are left lenient people. His outlook, from very unlike of a congressman, now he looks like a very left-oriented person.
But there was Raghuram Rajan also.
Raghuram Rajan also, and so many other people. But
who's not left.
But he's not left, yeah.
Yeah, not yet left. Yeah.
Not yet left.
The other part of it is that it's very interestingly that he also tried to now trying to be a philosopher and intellectual, which he is not. He may be, but he may be he is not in a position, or he's not having that capacity to communicate that effectively. Maybe whatever he thinks, when he speaks that out, it comes out to be something else. And his 1 week of this London Yatra, or the whole Cambridge to Ratham, many other conferences, has been a disaster. And most of the time, whenever he goes to such kind of a platform, rather than doing anything good for himself as a brand, Rahul, or for the Congress party, he does it the other way around. Most of the time the mocking, and if you really go through the social media, people are mocking the WhatsApp, every word. Somebody is asking about the foreign policy, his replies are something like somewhere else. He is going to the social life, and a country being selfish, and so on and so forth. This does not go well with even the international audience. People will judge him by that, as a Rahul Gandhi with Nehru's great grandson, or Indira Gandhi's grandson, and Rajiv Gandhi's son, he had that 20 years of people had given it to him. He is born with a silver.
The apprenticeship is too long, you're saying.
Yeah, this is now not anymore. People would like to listen to such kind of without having any base allegations. Let me ask you this, and in fact to everybody. Last 75 years, India is such a large country. Is there a single time or single government wherein the unemployment was not an issue? Do you think that even in a country like US, which has just only 300 million people or 30 crore people, isn't it unemployment an issue? Unemployment.
I'll just get back to Rahul Gandhi. Okay, let's give Rahul Gandhi that, PKD. Or you're not ready to give him that. At least he's raising issues.
He's like the male Arundhati Roy in a way, if you want.
Oh no, you just damned him in one go.
Come on, just look at the way we all are when we are talking about Rahul Gandhi. We are all laughing. That alone says that what is the kind of seriousness, the way we look at him.
But PKD, that's because we know he can't come after us with any instrument of state. Okay? Yeah. That's the only difference.
By accepting that, let me tell you, this is the irony. The problem is that the politics of today, like every political leader today, irrespective of a political party, there is definitely a challenge every politician today faces, because whatever you speak today, right now, maybe after an hour, you cannot repeat that. But then there are common issues which we need to talk about, whether it is an unemployment, inflation. This is a standard. The Bijli Sadak Pani, which was once upon a time a political discourse, is not anymore that prominent. So what I think the time
not that prominent, because a lot of it is not being allowed to be raised also, which is why Rahul Gandhi perhaps is going there. He's Kaveri does have a point in that.
See, let me ask you this: that we are four of your guests, including you. Have you told any of us not to speak anything bad against Narendra Modi? Have you?
I'm not
going to censor it. So I think this narrative of censoring is actually not there, at least to an extent, because we also feel. I can also tell you one thing, that many regional medias are more powerful than the so-called national media. So the regional medias, for an example, in Kerala, like where me and Dilip belongs to, they are absolutely anti-Modi media. So as in Karnataka, there are some channels which only.
But look what happened in West Bengal. Somebody spoke against Mamta. They had action taken against them. So you're right.
Correct. So precisely. So bottom line is that Rahul Gandhi's hit and run formula is not working anymore. For an example, he was talking about Pegasus. His phone was having Pegasus. There was a Supreme Court monitored committee. Supreme Court appointed. There was a committee examined. They given a full half-page advertisement in all the mainline newspapers. Come and deposit your phone if you feel that your mobile phone was as having Pegasus, or for that matter anything else. Why none of these people has not even able to do? So Rafael in the same case was in the same, he was going all around and telling that Rafael, there was a big corruption happened. What happened? The Supreme Court again quashed that and said that this all happened is all right. So on the one side, that if you are, I think the time has come. I think I will sum it up like this way. Since we are talking about his articulation and communication issue, the time has come for him to stop doing the one-on-one communication or interview or press conference. He should stop attending, knowing his limitations as an individual, not as a politician per se. Secondly, I think there are technology now available, teleprompters. So if he is talking about an unemployment, he should be able to come up with the proper data. So that is the way you will change your communication.
Okay, so you're saying his speech was not, the content.
So broader problem is that there are 4 states going to be on election this year. Rahul Gandhi is supposed to be. If I was Rahul Gandhi, I would have been in Karnataka for a week. The next 1 week, I would have been in Madhya Pradesh, then in Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. And all these places, 2 places, the government is right now, if they lose Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, then the Congress Mukt Bharat is going to be a reality. And if the other
let's just come back to the current point. I get what you're saying, that Rahul Gandhi is, instead of going to Cambridge, he should be focusing on matters at home.
Absolutely. And most importantly, even whatever little he has gained during the 4,000 kilometers yatra, I think every time he opens his mouth in any word, he is losing those whatever he has gained.
But is he losing it so fast? And also, what PKD said is that, whatever it is, Rafael and all may be struck down by thank you now, and thank you for this conversation.